Absolutely smokes her.
Imagine just running down a girl like that.
Play that back real quick.
Good old Brad. It's murder. It's just murder.
First off, let's talk about how old boy always talking about how I don't pass the puck, but he just went end to end and absolutely fucking smoked the little girl.
What, Peck, you saying you wouldn't do that?
No. Nope. I would have passed there, bud.
At what point would you have passed? Let's watch it back. Where are you passing?
Right here. This guy right here. Closest to the screen. He's breaking out on the right side of the boards.
Yep. What do you got there, Big Dad? Of course, now his mic doesn't work.
You're.
Oh, I muted my mic.
There we go.
You can clearly tell that the video is sped up to like 3x speed. There's no way he's skating that fast.
Oh, 100%.
And then he extends his elbow like a scumbag and absolutely plows the 98-pound fucking lady. It's unreal.
Just ignores his entire team and boom.
Yeah, for sure should have passed.
Like just.
That's how he played in Philly too, and he just didn't pass. Oh boy, he went for the glory.
Oh, was that the greatest Dex team ever?
Technically, in Brad's defense there, I guess he did still have the puck there in his defense, so.
Well, I mean, I could skate with the puck too and just run into people too, but that don't mean it's okay. I mean, just because you get the puck don't mean you can destroy people.
Right.
Just there's no mercy.
No.
I think right here.
I don't know. She stepped up into it. Yeah, she stepped into him there. I don't know.
And he saw it coming. Like he looks here, boom.
The more I watch this, and he did make a cut in to get away from her. So I might.
I thought the point of this was to roast Brad.
I know.
Now you're taking his side.
I don't know. The more I watch it, the tougher it's getting.
The way I see it is he cuts in purposely to be able to hit her. That's how I see it. I mean.
What did you say? He's protecting the puck.
He don't know how to do that. He's not that good.
Is that because literally right after he destroys her, gets it poked off his stick?
Yeah. And then he immediately throws up his hands like, "Oh, what did I do?"
Is that our defenseman using that girl as a pylon to get the puck from him?
Who knows? Who knows, bud?
Yeah, at the end of the day, he should have passed that puck up around 8 seconds there in that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, pass it up.
Right there.
Right there.
Bottom screen,
right
and
off the boards, guys, right in.
Yep.
John Andrews said you would have toe dragged that Peck.
Ooh.
Facts.
I bet he would have.
Facts, 100%. He just toe dragged her 3 times.
Yeah, one to the outside, 2 to the end.
Yeah.
Like right at the point of contact, Peck is toe dragging to the right, toe dragging back inside.
Yeah. That number 13 that's coming in the zone late, Peck would have already toe dragged him. He probably wouldn't even be standing. He'd have fell.
Peck would have toe dragged.
The guy in the center ice, he'd have fell.
Gets the puck. He would have toe dragged.
That guy, I think, is number 6. Boom, he'd have fallen. Done.
Right there.
Was that Limbacher in the middle of the ice? He's skating like Limbacher, I'm pretty sure.
Which one?
Number 4, the guy in the corner right now. He's skating like Limbacher.
Oh, look at the all white stick.
Limbacher was on my team in Boston. I don't think this was against us.
So you're saying
I just figured Frank's the goalie. You can clearly see
this was your team and you didn't defend that girl?
What?
If this was your team, like you didn't defend her?
No, I'm saying I don't think this was against my team. Limbacher was on my team.
Look at how quick that ref's hand goes up. Contact and hand is up.
Oh, I mean, it's because it's clear cut. It's clear cut, bud. That ref knew. Even the ref in the back might have his hand up. I can't tell. It's too blurry. These live bars never needs to be higher quality.
No, he's not. Yeah,
maybe this was against my team. I don't know.
We get what we get with live bars.
I just know Limbacher and Frank are literally always on the same team. Look at this guy right in the white play until the whistle, even though the whistle blew 30 seconds prior. Shout out number 3.
Okay, this was our team.
See?
Okay.
Yeah. See?
Okay.
Michael Robert knows.
Okay. I can't tell what the dark team is. It's tough to see the logos.
Well, that's live art for you.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That dude in the center ice is definitely Limbacher for sure.
Oh, 100%. You can spot Limbacher from a mile away just by the way he skates. Look,
I love how upset
roll
Brad
back 5
is
seconds. Roll back 5 seconds. He had to slow down, turn to his left, and then be able to turn right in the corner. Watch the right side. Look, he had to slow down, turn left a little bit, and then boom, now he can turn right. Holy shit.
Oh, John Andre also says you would have missed the net, Peck.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, I would have. Peck's now he's saying you're confused.
Andrew's in love with me.
Well, I mean, apparently.
He wouldn't know it's his team.
I just love that we're here chirping other people and they're just coming at you.
But there's like 3-4 dark teams in that
That's
fucking
'cause Peck's
tournament.
famous,
I can't
bud.
see the logos, bud.
Peck's
famous. Everybody talks about Peck.
Nothing beats the oh my god. Is that Jeff Peck?
Exactly.
It is.
When you're the one and only, bud.
Hey, well, why don't we move on? We have that other clip we want to break down, right? Yeah,
we want the fight.
Yeah, let's do that one.
I don't know if I watched this one, but this is from the Columbus Bash.
I watched it really quickly on my phone, but I didn't really pay too much attention to it. I just kind of read the comments and.
I mean, everything looks pretty innocent so far.
I like how that dude bunny hopped to block
what are we
the
mad
shot.
about?
I've watched this video and I do respect how the refs just don't care. They said, just let him go. Fuck it.
Yeah, it seems like refs
halfway decent fight too.
Seems like refs always care a little less when it's like a outside league or tournament coming in.
Oh yeah.
You know, if this was like the Columbus League, they'd be.
Oh, that goalie! That 10 he wanted to go.
He's just chilling. This was one of the higher divisions too, I think.
Yeah, I think this was the Ringer division.
That goalie's itching to get in. That's me though.
Yeah.
This guy right here. Look at this guy right here on the left.
Just all excited.
He's just cheering.
And then you got the guy all the way to the right just chilling with the other goalie. Yeah, Andrew says this was the Ringer division. Obviously where Peck needs to be playing.
No, bud, you were on our team. We got smoked.
First goal is what?
The teams we were playing should have been in this division. Let's just say that.
Columbus has some good hockey, bud.
Oh yeah,
it does.
Look at the.
Who's the guy in shorts?
It's the chiller employee.
Completely off subject. Back that up a few seconds there. Look at the boards. Center ice. Look at the boards right on the red line there. See that right there?
That's strange.
It's just because the way it's like where the two cameras meet.
And we can blame the two cameras, but let's be honest, like Columbus doesn't account for certain things like Zamboni doors.
This is the smaller rink though in Columbus.
The one that's
this rink is like 7 feet shorter because I don't know how, but when they built it, they must not have known the property lines or they didn't account for the Zamboni.
Oh, this is rink 3 right here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is rink 3. This is the shorter rink. It's like 7 feet shorter, I believe.
I just what started this? Those two are chirping a little bit.
Something must have been said.
Yeah,
I love how it starts 3-on-1.
Yeah, it starts 3-on-1 and then.
Yeah, the video like this, picks off pass, goes. I mean, little bump. That's pretty innocent there. And it's not like
something.
It's not even the same guy, yeah.
No, yeah, I don't. Yeah, this is weird.
It's that guy rocking no visor. They're always the ones that talk.
Yeah, I think that the dude in the orange looks like he's no visor.
But we're being asked when Baja Blast is playing again.
Bud, probably next year, bud.
Blast only played 1 year. We were hard this past one.
Probably next year, bud. We'll get smoked again. It'll be all right. Put a team in our division, bud.
We'll play the Bowhunters every year in time.
Well, I guess
I'm tired of tying the Bowhunters.
I guess next year, now we have to be the Baja Energy there, right? The new Baja Energy drink.
Oh yeah, the Mountain Dew Energy.
Or we can be the nasty, flaming hot Baja. Or the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea.
I mean,
because they're clearly just coming out with flavors just so Leonard will buy them.
Those colors would be pretty electric out on the ice.
Probably said Dwin was better, and boy felt the disrespect and started swinging.
Oh boy.
Ooh, oh boy.
That's funny.
Oh boy. All right. I think that's all the clips we have. Just the 2.
Yeah, Live Barn.
Yeah.
We need people to send us in some Live Barn clips to break down.
Yeah. Send us everything. Well, this is fun.
Yeah, send us your shitty Live Barn clips.
Are there good Live Barn clips?
No, they're all shitty, bud.
They're all shitty.
Listen, I prefer not to see my Live Barn clips because
you don't want to see how fast you are. You're so fast.
I pulled off what felt like a fucking Ovechkin one-timer in a game one time, and I pulled it up afterwards, and I was like, well, not watching that again.
An Ovechkin one-timer, he says.
You know what? Let's see it. Let's pull it up. I want to see that.
Well, I don't have it anymore, but it was like 2 years ago.
He didn't save it, bud.
You think I saved that shit?
He didn't save it.
I think he should have, yeah.
There's no shot he saves that one.
No shot. All right, so there's a lot of controversy going on around Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Why don't we talk about that and what our thoughts are on that?
You talking about the too many men?
I am, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, is it too many men? Yeah. Is it going to get called in overtime in the Stanley Cup Final? No. For me, I think it's more like Sergachev gets beat because he's exhausted because they're down a guy, and you make the save. It's not a big deal.
Right.
How much of a factor do you think it played?
I mean, I don't think the player coming on. Peck's still using his Xbox 360 headset. Fuck you. It's actually. First of all, I had to because I'm using a different computer today, and the mic wasn't working, and it's not Xbox 360. Whoever the fuck you are, fuck you.
Half an hour getting Peck to be able to hear this voice.
Fuck you, Facebook user.
Facebook user.
No, I don't think the player coming on had any real effect on that particular play, but I do have here a video that actually breaks down the play from the Avs side of the ice behind the goalie, so we can see the entire ice from the time the player comes on to the time the goal is scored. So let me go ahead and share my screen here.
Do it up.
Can you guys see it right now?
Oh, yeah.
No, in hockey you can change on the fly. It's a bit subjective. Maybe some gray area. Occasionally.
All right, so there's the 5 guys, and then you get the 6 coming off the ice there. Now the closest guy, like Kyle just pointed out a little while ago, I give you number 5 back here.
Okay.
So Kadri's coming on for whoever that is.
Correct.
Oh, he comes on for McKinnon. He comes on for McKinnon. McKinnon's fucking center ice.
McKinnon's super far away.
Yeah.
So right here, when he touches the puck, that's too many men. 100%. If Kadri comes on for this number 5, or if Kadri comes on and doesn't touch the puck until McKinnon's off the ice, he's fine. But since he catches the puck like center ice, right at the logo, McKinnon's not. Yeah. Yep.
So, but at this
McKinnon
point,
isn't off. He is not off. He's still standing on the ice.
Yeah, McKinnon.
So that's
100%. The view from behind Vasilevsky that everybody has seen at this point. Yeah, McKinnon is still standing over here somewhere at the bench. I don't think he actually gets off the ice until.
Yeah, I
he's standing at the door.
I haven't taken a look at that.
So this view here is actually a little better than what's been going around from the
Definitely.
one.
I think Michael Robert nails it. Avs took a chance. Could have been called too many men, and no one would argue about it. But they knew Tampa was exhausted, and they were. They lost Chernak in early second to that block shot, and
I don't know why
5D against the Avs. No thanks.
I don't know why they don't run 7D.
I don't.
They seem to lose a defenseman every
game.
It seems like they lose a defenseman.
Yeah, especially because they're throwing their body in front of shots. Maybe they don't trust. I want to say their 7th is probably Cal Foote. He's young, but if it gets you a body, I guess maybe they just don't trust him.
Well, yeah, but if that means Sergachev doesn't have to play 35 plus minutes a night.
Yeah, you could just tell the way Sergachev was playing Kadri that he's got nothing left in the tank.
They could at least play Foote and then maybe sit foot the last 10 minutes of the game and then make Sergachev play more. But either way.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it really, it really goes. I mean, stuff like this happens in sports all the time. Look at football, for example. How many times do you see defensive back purposely committing pass interference just to take the chance to break up the play? Sometimes it gets called, sometimes it doesn't. So I mean, it's kind of similar to that. You take the chance. Obviously, this time it paid off. But I did see another video where somebody said that Cooper was whining about this one. I don't know if you've seen this, Dan, but apparently they did the same thing this season and had 7 guys on the ice when they scored.
I heard about that. Yeah, and like that's the thing. Like I thought Coop was a little too upset about it. Like I'm sure he's emotional because he's got to go straight from the bench to the media, but. I don't know, like to me, I guess like the video you just showed, like it seems to affect the play a little bit more than the other angle that you were talking about that everyone's seen. But
yeah.
Smoke, Jeff. I respect that conversation about defense. I'm not sure he's qualified to speak about D. Facts.
Listen, it's not that I don't back check, boys. I'm just too slow to get back.
I remember one time you were in the defensive zone.
Hey, if I'm back there, I'll play defense, but most
Look
of the time.
Look at this guy.
Whoa!
What the fuck is up, boys?
Holy shit!
A little special guest action.
There he is.
I just want to come in and say, hey, good show so far. I stumbled upon. I'm going to go to a little Coupe soccer game here, last soccer game of the season. And
do you want to talk about our sponsor? Kyle's got a soundbite all worked up for you.
Oh yeah, what hit me?
Well, talk about our sponsor, bud.
Oh, this show is brought to you by HockeyWolf.com. God, what would we cut off?
You go, bud.
Did we cut off the Thriller soundtrack there or what?
There you go, bud.
I don't want Michael Jackson don't need to be suing us, all right?
That's better than our shitty house, bud.
But my house is second to none. But I want to let you know, if you guys need hockey gear, you need team cells, you need anything for hockey, go to Hockey Wolf. Those guys are trying to make the game more affordable for you and me and every beer leaguer out there. And they support the shit out of what we do. And we support those that support us. So this show, again, brought to you by HockeyWolf.com.
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh, my God. Ow. You got to be so excited for this.
Yeah,
he just roasted it, so I ain't going to play it twice. Hey,
listen, okay, play your soundbite right now. Play it. All right.
Sounds like a Halloween CD.
Now watch this. Ow, 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 ow. That sounds way better, bud. Way better.
Oh, shit.
So, all right, I'm going to let you guys get back to it. I just wanted to come in and say hi. I saw you guys. I just got a notification a while ago, and then I checked and I said, holy shit, these boys are doing it. They're fucking doing it. And I want to say it sounded good so far. Dan's background looks a little fuzzy, but I would also blur out anything.
I did it on purpose.
Buffalo Bills. I know he doesn't want anyone to know because they,
I mean, you just never know.
Look, all the people saying I nailed it. So don't even worry about that soundbite. I am the human soundbite.
That's just John. Hey, all the people. That's just John, bud. He's been commenting the whole time.
Yeah, well, John, big BLPA guy. What are you guys talking about right now? You still talking about hockey, like NHL hockey?
Yeah,
we just got done talking about the Too Many Men.
Okay. Hey, I know there was a feature I wanted to definitely see, and maybe you haven't done it yet. Have you already done this live barn footage you were looking for?
Oh yeah, the first one, bud. But if you want to share one, we can review another one.
Yeah, hell yeah, let's do it.
No, do you have one?
I don't.
Or do you want to go? You want to go back to
we already did ours, bud.
Did you guys roast Brad pretty good?
Oh, bud.
You want a chance to roast him here?
Yeah. Let me go ahead and get in on him.
That was like the first 5 minutes of the video.
All right, here we go. Sorry guys, we're throwing it back.
Rolling it back.
But which one is he? Is he on the bench where he's supposed to be?
He's this one right here.
He's the guy that just murdered someone.
He's the one going end to end.
Oh, no pass to win?
Nah.
But
the win pass is less than Jeff, bud.
So what's he mad about? That he ran into someone and got in trouble?
He's claiming that he didn't truck the girl, even though.
Oh, this is that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that elbow flying out from the right.
That's what I said. He clearly extends the elbow.
I'm an old ass man. I'm 40. I'm a man. And even with this small ass screen, I got Dwayne over there fucking throwing fucking chicken wings at chicks.
Chicken wings.
Brad,
Total
right.
BS. I can't chime in and defend myself. I'm pretty sure that's Brad, bud.
That's gotta be
Brad.
You're chiming in right now, Brad.
You can chime in,
right
bud.
there.
That's an elbow
right up there. Here, look, Brad. What is this right here? That's an elbow. And when you throw it like this, that's elbow and penalty. That's a good call. Refs have never been wrong before. I'd never argue with a ref in my life. You know me, I respect the hell out of officials. He got it right there, 100%.
Okay, you know what? When we were watching it at the beginning of the show, I didn't see the elbow. I'm back on the side of fuck Brad.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Hey, bring me in here. I'll get everyone on this side.
You know what, Brad? Hey, Astro Boys, I was defending you at the beginning of the show here when we were watching this, but now that they pointed out the elbow and I watched a little closer, goddamn, bud.
So here's the question, though. We got Michael Robert who's saying he's the other D man. Doesn't even defend her.
Nah, yeah. Imagine letting your D partner get trucked.
It's a good poke, doesn't kill her. Like you got to tackle on that, man.
Hey, I will tell you that everyone in that video clip right there, except for that guy throwing elbows, honoring the number one rule of draft experiences, and that's don't be a dick. And so maybe that's why Michael Roberts like, well, I could step up here and be a dick, but that's the rule. And I'm playing for championships. I'm not out here just trying to get rough and rowdy here. So I respect Michael Robert for showing a little restraint there. He could have destroyed Dwayne.
While we got the video back up, why don't we show Nick the little Jason in the corner action over there?
It's Jason Limbacher?
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
You can spot him. He just entered the zone right here in the corner. Watch, he's got to slow down, turn left to be able to turn right. Oh shit!
God,
he's got to slow down and turn left to be able to turn right. Look.
Hey, I think BLPA is probably going to have to get a Live Barn account, and then we're going to have to hire people to scour Live Barn to find these clips, so where we can just chirp folks on the red.
Well, we told them to start sending us in some clips here. We'll break them down every week.
In fact, we need to see your OV slap shot, bud.
And I want to be 100%.
I don't even remember what game that was, what fucking date it was.
We're not just gonna roast you. If it's a good play, boy, we'll give you your roses. We'll let you know that it was good. But if it's bad, oh boy. So, all right, hey, I gotta go watch my kid play soccer. He had his first hat trick yesterday.
Let's get the second one today.
We'll see. He's good for the first 30 minutes, just like me on the ice. Like first period, I got fucking energy, and then after that, I just want to lay around on the playing surface, and that's what my kid does. So, doesn't fall far from the tree. But hey, keep the show going, everyone that's watching. Support these guys, the old roundtable. This is a show we're trying to get started and have it go every week. It'll be in addition to the BLPA Big Show with Limbacher and me. So, just us bringing more beer league content to the world. And hey, guys, doing a good job. We'll see you guys later.
See you, Nick.
Later.
Peace.
Just comes in and steals the show.
That motherfucker.
Wearing his OU fucking polo.
Boomer Sooner, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Dwayne's saying the only reason it was a penalty is because the defender weighed 90 pounds. It's like,
the only reason why it was a penalty is because you extended your fucking elbow. What are you talking about?
Oh, well.
Brad, are you at home, bud? We'll pull you in here.
Exactly.
We'll pull you in here. We'll send you the link. We'll pull you in here so you can defend yourself.
Oh,
yeah. Hop on a computer, Brad. I'll send you the link, bud. Private message me. I'll send you the link right now. Get your ass on here.
We'll let you. We'll let you defend yourself, bud. That's the only opportunity, though. If you say no, then
it's not happening
again. Cry about not being able to defend yourself.
Unless you got another video of you mauling somebody. What's the point? Shit was 3 months ago. Well, it's still funny as hell.
The point was it was a penalty. The Flames lost to Tampa Bay 18 years ago. Nick still brings it up, bud. So
he wasn't even a fan back then.
Oh, fine. Send it.
Oh, it's happening.
Damn right.
All right, are we past there are three. These are three definitely in the top. So they're here 23, 544 members of the BLPA. That's so nice. It says host, so it's got to be Nick, right?
Well, the host. I mean, you're the host technically, but yeah, I
didn't type the damn thing.
Yeah, but you're logged into his account though, so it's probably him.
I'm logged into like 6.
It's
Nick. It is Nick. Prove it. Dick pic or it doesn't happen.
Yeah,
How about
exactly.
Nick
Oh my God. I thought you had to leave.
Nick,
This
hey,
is
Nick,
just
Nick,
fucking lurking
Nick,
in here. It just keeps
Nick,
popping back in.
Nick, come back here real quick. I meant to ask you something while you were here.
I'm doing a producer thing right now, right? Come on.
So the last time we talked about it, you were heading out to your supposed VIP seats, where all seats are VIP according to you.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear from you afterwards. How was the movie? How was
Oh,
Elvis?
hey, listen, the Elvis movie was the tits. I'm an Elvis fan. I'm not too ashamed to say I cried at the end of the movie, even though this was a long time ago. But just so you guys, at the end of the movie, there's this picture or the video. It was actually the Elvis video's last concert, just a few weeks before he died, and he's fat and he's bloated, and you can tell like he's just fuck. He's probably high as fuck, but he sings Unchained Melody, playing the piano himself, and you just like the talent that he had, even just completely fucked up, was incredible. And I can remember when I was a kid, we would watch this show, me and my grandmother, and she would bawl and talk every time. It doesn't matter. Whenever this part of this show came on, she would bawl every time, and it just got me. But it was a great show. I mean, it was obviously lay down seats. I mean, they basically recline all the way back. Had myself some chicken nachos and some popcorn and a big old Coke Z. And but other than that, I mean, the Elvis movie. If you're an Elvis fan, if you like his music, it was pretty good. There was a lot of stuff that I think was a little dramatized that I don't think really happened from my experience. And I am a expert on Elvis. And so, but I did. It was a good movie, and I'm glad here. What he died in 1977. So, what, 20 years was 97, 23. So, I mean, it's been almost 50 years now, and he still has some relevance. So, I think everyone should go watch it. It was a good movie.
Yeah, seems like they've been making a lot of movies lately about some of them old time.
Queen.
The Queen one, Elton John. Both of those were really good.
They did still one out. Netflix did one too. I can't remember who it was.
How old is it that music that like we grew up with? And okay, Elvis died 5 years before I was born, but still, like music that was really popular when we were younger is now like, oh, that's a movie for everyone to talk about the old time music.
Right.
It's insane. Like it.
Yeah, I mean, I think they also, all those bands and singers that we just talked about also revolutionized, the industry in their respective genres. So, I mean, it's not necessarily that it's just old per se. I mean, we just grew up in the era that they happened to make the music in.
Yeah, I think yes, I've been obviously I'm on Reddit a lot, and I keep seeing people say, "Is Elvis relevant? Why is this drug addict, child molester, people that stole black music from black people and became popular off of it?" And I just it's hard because like when I grew up, like when you talk to my grandmother and when she was alive and before Elvis, like the music was just not good music, and it took a white guy to make that happen, right? Because the political climate in the country at that time was still very segregated. So to have a white guy that was influenced so heavily in African American music at that time is what kind of put that to the forefront. And so when you think about Elvis music, if there wasn't an Elvis music, then there wouldn't be a Queen, or there wouldn't be the music that we have to, and there would still be music today, of course, but it took someone to break down that, that
barrier,
big wall, that barrier that was put up to be able to make this mainstream and popular music. And so, yeah, there was, and that's what, like, when you see, like, look, Top Gun is a movie that is back out and it's on top. And that was when we were young kids. And for me, it's always, is there anything that's going to be original from here on out? Or are they just going to remake like when Elvis came out, it was such a big deal to people. Like, what are we going to have? Like, I think also when Nirvana came out with like, It Smells Like Teen Spirit and that, that little riff there and that whole thing, like it was like new and refreshing and it sounded, and it just captured people. Are we going to have that anymore? Like, I can't think of anything in the recent past where it was where it was just something so new and exciting that it changed up the game.
I think about that all the time. I mean, with movies, right? Like, obviously, you would think eventually that you'd run out of ideas. I mean, how many different movies could there be before literally everything that could possibly be done has been done? And the same with music. I mean, how many songs or riffs or beats or whatever could be made until eventually it's just all the same?
Well, you would think that would already be done, right? It's just how do you,
so, yeah.
how do you package it? And yeah, I mean, I'm obviously not a musician, but one day maybe I will be. That's the whole reason I created the BLPA Fest, because eventually I wanted to make a music festival where I could get on stage and pretend to play an instrument in front of everyone, call myself a musician. But okay, hey, enough about me, because I see you guys have a special guest, and I'm really excited to get this guest to come in here. So I'm going to step away, and but for this guest, first I want to say fuck him. I love him. I love him, but fuck him. And I'm gonna step away and hey, roast this motherfucker.
Oh, look who it is.
Bradley.
There he is.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Brad?
Can you hear me? Everything
Yeah, we
working
can.
okay?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can you hear?
First of all, fuck all of you. And you know, the funny thing is I posted this like 3 months ago because Kaz is actually the one who sent it to me. And the only reason I knew that you guys were coming on today is because Jeff Peck started tagging everybody on a post I made 3 months ago.
I tagged one person.
He tagged me and I tagged Dan.
I do.
Oh,
Now,
okay,
I'm
okay.
going to preface this by saying that I know this drives Jason fucking crazy because I know he mentioned it on one of the podcasts whenever we talk.
Where you did this?
It's my my elbow comes up after the fact, and that's my
Yeah,
thing.
it comes up
It's the
pretty
same
quick
move-
after. I think it's during.
it's the
I think you
same
tried to
move I
pick
do
her
every
nose
time.
with your elbow.
I drop my shoulder to try and get between the defenders, and my elbow comes up after the fact. And yes, I know she weighs like 90 pounds, and I totally take responsibility for the unsportsmanlike conduct for slapping the puck around.
Oh, do you mean where you broke the rule number 1?
Yeah,
Literally right after that?
I was pissed about the call. It happens. I mean, come on, Peck, be
Oh, yeah.
honest. It's happened to you many times.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen Peck get emotional. What are you
I
talking about?
mean, honestly, in this same tournament, and that was his team actually. In this same tournament, in the second game against them, they had to stop the game with 2 minutes left in the championship because Peck was losing his shit. So let's not forget
shots
that.
fired.
Oh boy,
But
boy came on here to fire shots back, bud.
I never
fuck.
lose my shit, bud. Come on now.
Oh, I think Mike Shepard, who was the defenseman that you were harassing, would agree with me on that one. And the refs did stop it for that reason.
No, the one that was
when
putting
it
a
was
stick
already
into my
10-2.
back.
Peck, you
But,
love
yeah,
sticks in the back.
But so look, seriously though, I've tried this move many times. It's never called because usually the players aren't 90 pounds.
You've
and I
tried
was
to
mad
just
it was
hit
called.
someone?
I mean, the unsportsmanlike was all me. I get that. But
Brad,
my elbow does
I
come
think we're
up
just
after.
lucky you're a good sport. I think it comes up during.
No, look, I'm generally not a dirty player. I mean, it's just not the way.
Generally, he says.
I don't know, Brad. How do we
I don't
meet?
take a lot of penalties. Now, the other irony of this particular penalty was we had tied our first game, and right before this game started, I was in the locker room and I said to all the new people, I said, if we get into a situation where we're tied, penalties are the tiebreaker. And this happened 90 seconds into the game, double minor.
Way to go, bud.
It was also the first game my girlfriend ever watched.
And probably the last.
No,
Did
no.
she watch it? Did she watch it live or through the live?
No, she was there. She was in Boston.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Is
were
she
you
still
playing
with you
defense?
after watching how you
know
play?
what? Not only is she still with me, in the 16 years I was married, I think my ex-wife came to like 3 games. My current girlfriend's probably already been to a dozen, and we've only been dating for 4 months.
So, Brad, you were talking about you said something when you first came on about this clip really grinds Jason's gears. Let's slow it down here in the middle right here where he tries to poke check you and you absolutely fucking walk right by him.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think you looked at
that's
him.
probably
I do
the
that
only-
in just about every tournament against him.
Yeah. Well.
So, are you saying you're better than Jason?
I didn't say that. I would never say I'm better than anyone.
Well, I mean,
I just
if you
love
say you do it
the
every tournament.
2
then
guys on
I'd
you.
say
And you don't pass it.
Well, nobody touched me. I mean, I had a free path, honestly,
Middle,
because I've been busted. I've been roasted for that part of it too.
like, right? That's not a free pass, bud. That's 2 people on you.
But I went right between them.
I think you got lucky because the guy on the left kind of like.
What
has
the
a
fuck
stick
do you
there.
think I do?
Yeah, but I don't toe drag.
You should have. You
That's
should have
even
just
worse.
because you should have
so.
known
Since
this
he
day was
doesn't toe
coming.
drag, it's okay.
Apparently, I just
You
throw my
motherfucker.
weight around and it gets me penalties.
I've never done that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wish we had the live bar clip of Dan blowing me up in the DC decks.
Well, Fontaine send it in. We can review it next week, bud.
And that one's actually funny because I watch that feed and the camera's like right there, and all you see is the two of us coming to the screen, and I just disappear.
I wasn't even mad at you at that point. I think I was just mad about what was happening, and I was just like, all right, I gotta go sit down. I'm being a dick. But I just love it. Don't pass to win.
For this. I have been roasted for this clip for 3 months.
But this clip will never die.
Unlike
we'll
that woman,
this like 10 years from now.
Well, and her mother was on our clubber team. It's Susan's daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty sure.
I hear that's the best Dex team ever.
Can't believe you treat.
We're not going to do that. I already had that conversation on.
You did. Oh.
But yeah, I mean, look, I appreciate you guys having me on. I just happened to be on my computer at the time.
You knew.
We know you sit around and wait.
Yeah.
No, I
know you wait around for it.
You got them noti bells turned on. Don't lie.
Look at John.
I didn't know you guys were going live until Tech started snooping around my Facebook feed.
Oh boy, did do some digging.
I'm sure he did. Well, and the funny thing is, I mean, that clip, I never even knew it existed until he sent it to me the day that the weekend of the tournament.
Yeah.
Clips always exist, man. Always exist.
There's video everywhere. You can't get away with anything anymore.
Yeah.
Nah.
What are you trying to get away with? Is it murder? Because we saw it.
Well, we're gonna be trying to break them down on a regular basis here, Brad. So if you get any more good clips, send them into us. We'd love to see your sick dangles in your league games and any other penalties you take. We'll break them down for sure.
Yeah, I generally don't pull too much off live.
Send us that game-winning snipe from the BLPA free agent team.
Hey, well, Peck was there to witness it firsthand.
Yeah, send it in.
It was the only game we won.
Oh, we got Nick saying it didn't happen. We're gonna need that video.
Imagine having Brad carry you, Jeff, to win. That's pretty much what Brad just said right there.
I didn't say that. It was the only goal I scored the whole weekend on 2 teams.
Well, yeah, I was man. Them bash teams are rough, but especially when you got.
I've been saying Dex is the way to go. I love tournament. I love the team tournaments, but man, there was so much sandbagging in that DC one.
Yeah, it's just.
We live in a world where people can't be honest about their skill level, and people always have to play down lower than what they are. And
yeah,
I just asked Kyle what my skill level is, and that's what I put.
I think one of the biggest problems too with getting the BLPA ones going is that people are just so used to other tournaments having so much sandbagging that they automatically put themselves in where they would be in a regular tournament, and it just it just doesn't end up working out. Yeah. They end up being the sandbaggers. So I think once we get things going in the right direction and people understand that these tournaments are not meant for the sandbaggers, we'll start to be able to right the ship. But obviously, the first couple of years here we'll be dealing with that, and
no, it's still fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's never easy when you only got 2 subs on the bench either,
and half the team playing on 2 teams.
Right. Yeah,
including the goalie.
I think Broderick was playing on 3, wasn't he?
He was on 3. I think Henry was on 3, and Henry blew his ACL or something like that.
Yeah, it was ACL MCL, he said, right?
Yeah, so he's kind of screwed.
Yikes.
But I'll be in Denver. That's my next one. I don't think any of you guys are going to be there, are you?
No, I'm going to a music festival that weekend. So I won't be there. I'm not really sure. Probably. I'm sure I'll be at some of the other ones later in the month, but yeah, I'll be missing that one. But Denver should be a good time. Always is.
Yeah, you always
my first one.
Yeah, Denver's always fun.
Back to where it all began, huh, Bradley?
That's where it all began.
What was that last year or the year before?
Last year. It was almost exactly a year to the date from the next one.
And you were on what team again?
I was on the green team, and I believe the only game.
Oh, right.
You guys.
Yep. Here we go. Humble brag.
That was a very stacked tournament. That was one of the examples where 3 teams were really good and 3 teams were really terrible.
Yeah.
Seems like Brad's got your number, Jeff.
Cool.
Beat you in Denver and
but who doesn't have my fucking number?
Smoked you in Cleveland.
I've played probably 40 of these fucking things, and I got 2 golds. Come on, everybody's got my number. I got my own goddamn number.
Oh, look, I've told you always, man. No matter how much shit I give you, I would play on your team any day, man.
He tells me the same thing,
always
Jeff.
a good time.
He tells me the same thing.
He tweets me at like 2 a.m. and says that. It's weird.
Always a good time. No, people like you are what make these things great, bud. So we appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you coming out to play with us. And I won't see you in Denver, but hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your
Thanks for being
afternoon.
a good sport.
Hey, too, Bear. Thanks for coming on.
Take it easy.
Good, bud.
Good, bud.
Oh, Brad. What a legend.
Gotta love him.
Probably takes more flack than everybody.
DeWitt's in the same category as Leonard.
I always tell him it's when we stop talking shit about him that he's got to start to worry.
Yep.
He's in the same category as Leonard. Give him a whole bunch of shit, but at the end of the day,
yeah,
can't hate the guy.
Speaking of Leonard, we got to get him and your boy Mike Sinta on the ice together skating out. Mike did it for 3 hours Friday night, and I think he's better than Leonard.
Well, I mean, you said he's better than Leonard, so that means he's better than you, because Leonard's better than you.
Listen, we had the same amount of points, so I'm not saying nothing.
You had the same amount of points as Mike Sinta, who plays goalie?
Yeah, he literally started getting in the way of passes coming to me so I wouldn't score. Which, let's be honest, you've all seen me take the shot. Like, do you really need to intercept the pass? Probably not.
Nah, Dan's shot is fucking weak.
Hey, I mean, it's a laser, bud.
Dan,
just a little broken.
Dan's dog shit.
How much hockey are you playing now, Kyle?
I play drop-ins whenever I feel like it. But...
Drop-ins not hockey.
Oh, I mean, if you're playing hockey, playing hockey. Just because there's no just because it's not 2 refs and 12-minute bullshit periods doesn't mean it's not hockey.
You guys only get 12 minutes out there?
Yeah, it's 3 12-minute stop clock periods.
Same thing as the Dexes, bud. 12-minute stops.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it was weird for me coming here too, because in Albany it was 18-minute stops. So when
18?
I came here, yeah,
we do 15 here. Holy shit, 18.
But I mean, granted, there's only Albany leagues were small. I mean, there was probably 3 leagues, and they had like 10 teams apiece. So.
Oh yeah, the
Columbus
leagues are
way too.
massive.
They'd have to open up like 4 more rinks to be able to do that, and then they'd end up charging a stupid amount of money.
I think one of the bigger leagues here does it's 2 12-minute stops, and the third is a running 18. Like it's weird, but like the games are done in an hour every time. It's like it's scheduled very well.
Yeah.
17 minutes full go until the 2 minutes left in each period. That sounds weird.
Yeah, I don't.
So they're 19. Is it 17-minute periods?
17, it sounds like 17 run, and then the last 2 minutes, and each period is stop.
So it'd be 15 minutes running, and so then the last. That's weird.
I think the Pucks for Autism tournament was like that too. When I was up there, they did like something like that, like 15 minutes of run time, and then the last couple minutes was stop time. And I think it was actually it was the first 2 periods were run time, and the third period was stop.
I mean, 12-minute stop clock periods isn't bad as long as you're not bringing 3 lines of forwards and 3 lines of defensemen.
Yeah.
Like 6 forwards, 4 defensemen is the way to go.
That's the goal, right? I think most teams I'm on, like the roster probably has 3 lines of forward and 2 lines of D, and you just hope only 10 show up.
Yeah. Yeah. When I ran my team, it was 10. I had 10 full-time skaters. We weren't running that 3. We ran 3 towards the end because a lot of people wouldn't show up. So I had 13, and it lowered the cost. But I played goalie, so it didn't bother me. 13 was probably better for them because they didn't skate and fucking got tired easy. So 13 in the lower divisions are probably fine, but in the higher divisions, 10 is plenty. Any more than that, you're playing 3 shifts a period, 2 shifts a period, depending on.
Yeah. I mean, it's like that. It's like that all throughout, I think.
Yeah.
Anytime 13 shows up, it's
just like,
terrible.
well, shit.
Which, I mean, that's one good thing about Columbus, though, is there's so much hockey here. When I came here, going from the 18-minute stop time to 12-minute stop time, it kind of sucked. But then when I realized how much hockey I could play, I mean, on if the schedule's aligned right, on any given Sunday, I could play 4 or 5 games on a Sunday.
That's a lot of hockey.
Well, that's why Alyssa has like 1,500 games played, is because she plays like at least 2 times Thursday nights and like 3 to 5 times on Sundays.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, back in Albany, you get the 18-minute stop times, but to play more than 1 game, I'd rely on the game after us coming into the locker room and seeing if anybody wanted to play their game. That was the only way.
A little
That
bit
was
of rink ratting.
yeah, that was the only way to get any additional games. Other than that, it was the one game a week, and that was it. So, you know, the games are shorter, but there's a lot more hockey here.
Yeah. What time's your first game today?
3:30. So I have to leave in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. If you play goalie in Columbus, you can literally play like every day. Literally, like there's 2 or 3 teams a day looking for subs.
Yeah, you could probably just sit at a rink and play back to back to back.
Well,
I played 4 games in a row one time. It was not fun. I got asked to play 5th, and I was like, no, sorry, bud. Get bent. I'm not playing 5 in a row.
I had that happen to me one time, and it was, I don't know how it aligned this way, but it was literally I had 5 games, all at the same rink, all on the same sheet. So I didn't even have to walk to the other side of the rink. Nothing. Just got off the ice, waited for them to zam, got back on the same exact sheet of ice 5 times in a row.
Yep. That's how mine was. And I think it was some holiday weekend or something. I think it might have been like 4th of July weekend or some weekend where people are always out of town.
Yeah.
And just the team kept coming in. Like I took my chest protector off every time, and they came up, hey, can you play? And I did it 4 times in a row. And the 5th one came in, I said, bud, absolutely not. I just played like as a skater, it's different because you get breaks, but when you play goalie, you have to fucking stand there and But I was like, absolutely not. I feel bad, but nah. No shot. I'm playing 5 in a row.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else we want to talk about?
I got one thing. You guys saw that Bauer brought the synergy back.
Yes,
which
I
is
did.
Interesting because like they bought Easton a while back. I don't know. How do you feel about it? Should other companies be buying other than bringing old stuff back? Like, what would you bring back?
I mean, I think it's cool. I mean, I don't really, I've only been playing 10 years or so now, so I don't really know how much old equipment necessarily that I'd bring back per se. But I mean, I think it's an awesome idea. And that particular stick, it's funny because people out here, I always see talking about that stick in particular. And now that it's coming back, it seems like a lot of people are happy about it. So
it's pretty much sold out at this point. Like, it must have been a limited run.
Right. And let's be honest now. I mean, the equipment nowadays, you get the 30-day warranty or whatever, but day 31 your fucking stick's break, and then a lot of that older equipment holds up a lot better.
It's just gotta break on day 29.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I've only been able to use the warranty like once in my life.
Yeah.
If you're only playing in like on your league nights, so you're playing once a week, twice a week. So I mean, the likelihood of your stick breaking in 8 skates or whatever, especially if you're playing games, you're not on the ice for 36 minutes, you're on the ice for maybe 15-20 minutes max, including warm-ups. So
right.
And most of us aren't taking fucking one-timers or utilizing the flex of our stick. So I mean, a lot of it's just most people's break because they use it as an aid because they tripod and they can't skate. But
yeah, we got Brian, who's new to group, asking what Dex is. Tech, you're the most experienced Dexer.
Facts.
Is there a way for me to type in the chat here or no?
I have an option on the right. Like, there's a chat button that you can click on. It brings in the chat and you can type in it. I don't know if it does for you. Nope.
Wrong.
No, that's a private chat.
No, I know. I don't have that option.
I got you.
I'm sending it to you to put in there. Brian, we're gonna send you the link here. Brings you to the website on how we draft. But basically, it's a
let's see if that works.
Draft style tournament that we put on. You show up Friday night, we throw a big party. Teams are selected based off a beer chugging contest. You play 5 games over the course of Saturday and Sunday and have a great time and make a bunch of new friends. But if you go to that link there, it explains how the draft process is done, and you can sign up. The full schedule's on the website as well.
Each tournament has a different theme. You get to keep jersey, socks, shell.
Correct.
Yeah, so they're always great.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, some of the themes have been like super sick. I know there's a lot of people out there that go to certain tournaments just based on the theme. So.
Yep. Yeah, I think theme's a big pull to some people.
Yeah. I'm actually upset to be missing the South Park theme in Denver.
Yeah, South Park one's gonna be good.
Yeah. So. I'm not a big South Park guy.
Well, it sucks to be wrong, bud.
I mean, I wasn't. I'm not like a big. I don't watch the show a whole lot. but it's just one of those themes that's just really, it's just, I mean, we grew up with it. I mean, South Park's probably like fucking, it's like Law and Order SVU. It's probably like 50 seasons in now.
Yeah, well, as long as the world is still full of idiots, they still have content to make a show with.
Right.
Which the speed that they like put their episodes out to match like current world issues is
right.
Well, they started
I don't know how
splitting
to
the
do
season. Like, I guess what they do
I don't
now
know
is
how
they
they
come
do
out
it
with
so
the first
fast.
half to start, and then there's a little break, and then there's the second half of the season, so they can like bring in the current stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, like something will happen like 2 weeks prior, and they'll have an episode about it, and it's like, what?
They had a
No-
whole season where they tried to get canceled. Like the ending credits was just like cancel South Park because they just wanted to see if they could do it.
Right.
I mean, let's be honest.
Nobody's
Like,
canceling South Park, bud.
do you ever see their live action movie by the guys that make South Park Basketball?
I have not.
It's worth a watch. It's absolutely hysterical. Brian also says that the new synergy with the updated materials is sick. I have a buddy that got it, and like I didn't get a chance to play with it, but like I held it. Like it's super blade heavy, like very blade heavy.
Oh, so like this is already in stores.
I don't know if it's physically held in stores, because if it was, like, wouldn't every store be trying to buy it? Like you can get on Bauer.com. It's PM9, P92, and P91A are the only 3 curves. So kind of going back to what they used to do.
Right.
No P88, no P28.
Right.
P88 is where it's at.
P88 is indeed where it's at.
Yeah, if I could bring back anything, I'd bring back the old school Reebok pumps. Those were sweet.
Yeah. I
never even used the pump.
Yeah, I never got to use them.
I never even used the pump, but just the design was sweet.
I loved all the Reebok gear. Like I love their sticks.
The sneakers they made like that where you can like pump the fucking soles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why it was crazy that they put it in skates. And then it worked for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Like I had a lot of buddies that had like it worked for like a year and then like, it just wouldn't pump up anymore.
What if they made remember the sneakers where you can pop, I don't remember what they were called, maybe it was Skechers or somebody that made them something, but you could pop out the little rollerblades?
Heelys.
The Heelys.
Okay.
I worked at an amusement park and I had to like ban people from bringing them in.
Imagine a sneaker, you just pop out your fucking ice skate and you just fucking hop on the ice and
yeah,
you're ready to go.
It ended up being
just
like
knives coming out of your shoes.
Yeah,
I don't think it'd be used for ice skating, but I think it'd be burger tools.
Thick boots.
Yeah, well, okay, boots. Yeah, that's fair enough.
They'd be like 6 inches. The sole would be like 6 inches thick.
Yeah. Got my fucking Timberland fucking P90s out here.
Yeah. Yeah, like the tall leather black boots with a 6-inch sole. That'd be crazy.
Wow. So Tech wants to wear boots that he can murder people with. That's what I'm hearing. I mean, granted, like what are ice skates anyway? But
no, we're just talking. Just funny stuff.
Were those New Balance? Someone shared in the group the New Balance white skates.
The New Balance skates.
Yeah,
I think that was.
I hate white skates. I hate white skates, but I would rock.
I'd rock those. Yeah,
those are sick. I hate white equipment, white skates, white gloves. I hate it, but those.
I see. I think it's one of the things that, like, I think it looks really good, but I'd never use it because it would just be destroyed immediately. Like that, it would no longer be white.
I'd rock the fuck out of it. I'd clean them after every game, bud.
Yeah, no. I would forget. I would like maybe for the first 2 weeks, and then I'd promptly forget, and it would be brown.
Just keep a magic eraser in your bag.
You can't clean them. If anything, you gotta take them outside and rub them on the grass.
Paint them green, boy.
Get some grass stains on them bitches.
Let your grass grow like 8 inches. Put your skate guards on and mow your grass.
Just. Wow, what's Kyle doing today? He's just out there kicking grass.
Holy shit. That's funny.
That would be. Yeah.
That sounds like a good ending to me.
Yeah. I don't have.
It's been 54 minutes, bud. Almost an hour.
I gotta leave in about 10 minutes anyway, and I don't really have anything else to talk about. So yeah, I'm good with it.
All right, there we go.
Well, we'll see you guys next Sunday.
Yes, sir. I'll be here.
Unlike Nick and Jason, boys, we're doing this every week. So we're all about the brand. Okay, cool. Denver sounds pretty close here. There you go. Get them to come out, bud.
Kelly was.
I think it's New Year's this year, right?
Yeah. I think so.
SoCal.
This dude's rocking the old Z bubbles. That's crazy. You remember those Easton Z bubble, Kyle?
I might if I saw a picture of it.
Oh, you would. It was pretty solid.
I'm not good with brand name shit.
That's crazy.
I know what stuff looks
like. It's like 20 years older. I can't believe it's still alive. I guess
there's too many different models and all that other shit to keep up with. I don't care, bud. I use STX, so
that you do.
The Halo's the best stick in the game.
Well, for the
limited amount of time you get to use it, it's
for the couple of weeks that you get to use it, yeah, it is an awesome stick. I do agree with that.
They got a 45 day warranty, the longest warranty in the game, bud.
Well,
you guys shattered your stick in like 3 tries. I don't know what you guys were doing, but I used mine for
it was more like 3 weeks because we play like 80 times a week, and it just
yours lasts 2 months because you don't fucking play.
His lasted almost a year.
I play more than just once a fucking month.
No, you don't. How long?
I'm also taking harder shots than you. You guys fucking use your stick to stand up on. I'm actually
fucking
please. Maybe not Jeff, but Dan for sure uses his stick to fucking balance himself on the ice. 100%.
That's hurtful.
100%.
No, and my problem was too. I probably could have used the warranty if I started using it right away, but it took me about a month before I even started using it, so I kind of fucked myself there.
You like to buy shit and not use it for months.
The problem was that the stick I was using was about 2 inches longer, so switching to the shorter stick had me fucked up for a little bit, and then eventually I just said fuck it. And
you got to bend your knees, Peck.
I do, but that's not the problem, bud.
He needs that extra 2 inches. It's still 2 inches for toe drags.
It still feels a whole lot different when you switch stick size.
Can you imagine Peck toe dragging with a square toe?
Your passes were way better with the Halo. 100%.
Yeah. The funny thing about that was you were that whole drop and you were like woo, and you're like that stick, and I'm like but it's my Bauer, and you're like no shot, and I showed you it wasn't even the STX. Old boy's sitting over there like woo, look at these passes.
Yeah, well, your passes were nasty that skate.
Well, on that note,
yeah, I'm ready to end her, boys.
All right, boys. We'll see you next week.
Same time next week or what?
I think so.
Yeah, I can probably do same time next
week.
We'll
discuss. We'll figure it out.
We'll talk about it. We'll post it in the group.
All right.
Alrighty. Take it easy.
See you, boys.